Let's talk about growth. If you ask a lot of people that know me, they'd say 2 years ago, I lost my fucking mind. He's having a psychotic break. Posting Andrew Tate, Trump, you know, things of that nature. Things people genuinely have no patience for. Me, beloved Charlie XCX fan, guy who got arrested in 2020 during the BLM riots. My phone finna die, hold on. Bro, they got me in the back of the sheriff's department, but... Cringe, right? Posting Trump and Tate. You see, a lot of people look at growth like this, like a linear way, right? But most times, growth is a little bit more like this, you know? Like that meme coin you've been watching. What was a time of rapid growth for me quickly became a point of contention from the people I loved. You see, I used to care a lot about what people thought about me. I didn't think I did, but every decision I made in life, you know, good or bad, was very much predicated on how people would view me. It took losing almost everyone in my life for me to realize that. Good problems, right? During it, don't get me wrong, it felt good, I'm not gonna lie, it felt good. Watching people freak out over things that to me, I thought were, you know, things that you would just talk to someone you love about. Watching everybody freak out, you know, for a point it was funny. But what I realized was, I spent the better half of 2 years kind of existing in this trickster on the fringes of society kind of character, acting out of something that was mostly just a feeling of abandonment from the people that I loved and respected the most. How can I say that, you know, I'm so misunderstood, but then spend 2 years of my life pushing myself further and further into a place of obscurity and, you know, misunderstandingness. Wow, what if I just left it like this? You see, life when blessed is something like a long collection of very short moments. There's the things you see in yourself, but then there's also the things that people see that they, I guess, perceive on us. And to be honest, most of the times, those things that people perceive on us, they're nothing more than a projection of what they think that they do in our position. You know, sometimes I think about Kanye. Think about the time Kanye put that red hat on, or Kanye said, you know, Beyonce had the best video of all time. Kanye put on that red hat, and even though he knew what he felt, he lost his wife, lost his family, he lost money, career. It's like a Jesus-like quality to it, right? Because at the end of the day, what I realized, no one owes us anything. No one owes us understanding. No one owes us compassion, empathy, nothing, right? So at the end of the day, it is always on us to walk with the most, I guess, confidence we can, because no one ever knows. Most of us won't ever even know until, you know, it's all said and done. And you know, there's a simple truth in all of this. No one owes me anything. You see, what I realized was the trickster was only momentarily feeding me, but in the long run, I was only pushing myself further into obscurity and confusion. The main thing that I was upset about, people not understanding me, I spent 2 years basically enjoying the misunderstanding, further pushing myself further and further into obscurity. I'm not a bad guy. I just think saying things that we all know to be true shouldn't be looked at as like a terrible thing. I've never been a bad guy. I've always cared a lot about people around me, things I see. You know, sometimes I could say I'm a little bit over emotional, right? I swing really hard, you know, be in the gym, I'll swing left and right, you know, on an instant. But you know, what I realize is there's a way to get your message out without having to upset everyone or be a troll or, you know, do those things. And, you know, as I'm coming into my manhood, how about we make a big change for 2025? I'm not gonna let someone else cut my dreads off. I grew them their mind, I'll do it myself. So with that being said, how'd I do?